Hello, and welcome to Kinda Keto with Donna. Today I'm going to make a little Sunday brunch breakfast bake. Say that 10 times fast. So check it out with me. So this is a dish I have done for years and years, and believe it or not, it's actually from craftfoods.com. I will leave a link below, but it's wonderful for a group because, it's a brunchy thing. It is low carb in general because of all the ingredients, so it's not necessarily just for low carb people and keto people. And it's just a nice, filling, wonderful, basically egg casserole. And of course, your eggs. So for half a batch, I'm going to do 6 eggs. Gotta have some cheese, half an onion, some tomato chopped up, a half a tube of sausage, and I was washing my mushrooms, so it's just a half a cup of mushrooms. That's a little more than that. I was just going to eyeball it. And I am out of sour cream. And did you know a great substitute for sour cream is Greek yogurt? And it's only about 3 tablespoons in this. So or you can use heavy whipping cream. But Greek yogurt or heavy whipping cream or sour cream would work in this recipe. Now, I am also a fan of the jalapeno slices, the pickled jalapeno, not raw. So sometimes I put that on top of it. And I was debating whether to try or add some green chilies to it. You want to kick it up a little bit. So the original recipe is going to be, your big 13 by, what is that, 9, 8, kind of a big long casserole dish, which is great for a group. Today I'm going to do just I don't even know, 8 by 8, 9 by 9, something like that, just a square pan. And what I like about it as well, besides being for, a group of people, purposely why I'm going to be doing it is because sometimes I pick up a day shift at my job, and I'm going to be helping out coming soon, every other Saturday at a new urgent care. So this is great to make up, cut up, and put it in the freezer. So you take it out the night before, and boom, you've got breakfast made in 1.5 minutes. Okay, got my veggies prepped. Half an onion, half a cup of mushrooms. I'm only going to do half the tomatoes. I don't always half of that large tomato. It calls for a whole tomato, obviously. Use what you like. A lot of times I skip it. So I just thought for the video I would do it the proper way. And we're going to start browning some sausage and adding the mushrooms and onions to it. I'm just going to put it all together and cook it till the meat is brown. And while that starts cooking, I'm going to preheat my oven to 400 degrees. Okay, oven's preheated, and I'd say this sausage is done. There's no pink in the sausage. And then, your onions, you just kind of want all translucent. I'm going to shut that off and put that to the side. Okay, while I'm cooking the sausage, I'm just going to go ahead and whisk up my eggs with 3 tablespoons of sour cream or Greek yogurt or heavy whipping cream. So there's 2. There's my number 3. And it just makes it just light and fluffy. And it's funny, I made it one time for a sister-in-law and nephew. And she said, don't tell him there's sour cream in there. He hates sour cream. Oh, he loved this brunch bake, though. So I thought that was kind of funny. All right, I'll add a little salt and pepper to it. A little salt, a little pepper. There we go. I decided I'm going to use and it's okay if there's a little bit of clumps in there. It's just going to melt in the oven. I decided I'm going to use the green chilies. Never did that before. And you do want to spray your pan so it's a little easier to come out. So either some extra virgin olive oil or avocado spray for your pan. So I just got my eggs and my yogurt together. Like I said, don't worry about the little pieces. It's fine. It works out just fine. And I decided to add the Green chilies at this stage, because there's 2 stages to this. For a bigger pan, 13 by 19, you're going to bake it just for about 10 minutes. You're going to kind of preset it. But this batch, I'm going to do between 5 to 7 minutes for the smaller batch in the 400-degree oven. It's 5 minutes. I'm going to check it at 5 minutes. Actually, that is going to be fine. Sunk a little bit in the middle, but you want it kind of starting to rise up, but a little soft still. So at this point, we're going to spoon the tomatoes over the top and see how they kind of still sink in a little bit. Yeah, half a tomato is plenty. Unless you have like a Roma tomato, but that was a big tomato, beefsteak tomato. Okay, and then got our sausage mixture. We're going to sprinkle over. Sorry, I try to hurry, I make a mess. Now we're going to reduce the temperature to 325. Okay, while that's lowering that temperature, we're going to add our cheese. So about 4 ounces of cheese, which is perfect because I just happen to have like a half a bag of cheese. I'm sorry, it's casserole, it's eggs, it's got to be a lot of cheese. So if I was doing the jalapeno slices, I would add that right on top here, kind of like in like 1 or 2 per square. Just wait a minute or 2 for the temperature to come down a little bit, and we're ready to put this in the oven. Now for a regular batch, you would put it in the oven at 325 at this point for about 30 minutes. For the smaller batch, I'm going to do about 20-25 minutes. Checking at 20 minutes. Let's see. That's probably cooked enough. It's definitely risen on the sides. I'm going to let it go a couple more minutes. Okay, there we go. At 25 minutes, it looks all melty and gooey and definitely done. I'll let it cool a little bit and cut it up. Alrighty, we are done. So that pan would make 6 servings. So that is a serving. And it's cheesy and sausagey and eggy. So it's wonderful. I like to add a little hot sauce to it. I'm a Cholula fan, but I did find this at a good deal, I think, at Aldi. I like this too. So Texas Pete. I'm going to have a little avocado to add just for extra. And my lovely little coffee, maybe with a little collagen. What do you think of my little salt and pepper shakers I found for fall? Little hedgehog, little fox. There is breakfast or brunch. And go ahead and click that subscribe button if you haven't already. And that way you can see all the recipes that I make and things I eat in a day and grocery hauls and recipes for a keto and or low carb lifestyle. If you did like this video, again, please give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if there's something you would try, or do you make a version of this with different ingredients. Well, until next time.